It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Seattle Seahawks. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Seattle. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Going to the ground again on first. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. All down by the first rounder out of Oregon, Derek Harmon.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Darnold with it on third and short. He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It was a 25 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Walker on first down. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
From the gun, Darnold. Completed to his running back. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense is set. First and 10. They give up the gut to Walker. His progress is stopped, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Walker can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, second and goal.
At the Steelers' 2-yard line.
You just get the play off. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
It's cut for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead.
That makes the score Seahawks 8, Steelers 0.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 8-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. Showing a little burst so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Warren once more. And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
1st and 10 from the 32. They'll go again with Warren. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. It's a screen play to Warren. And he's got him a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Blue 58!
Rodgers set to pass. That's to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Here's Young to return this. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First down 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Now Darnold. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Running back sent in motion. 1st and 10. Darnold. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Walker trying to run for the 1st. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20.
They're going to throw out of the gun. Into the crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And the Steelers get the football on the 1st turnover of the contest. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, well, you checked it down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Over here.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Gainwell. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They've got 3 tight ends on this first and goal, thinking run or play action. A toss running left, Warren. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
All right. 18.
He gets it again. And this time he gets in for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can.
That one splits the uprights, and the Steelers push their lead to 6. Now Boswell on to send this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw. Here's Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Walker now from the gun. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Working quickly here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target that time was Kenneth Walker. So it's 2nd down coming up.
At the 40-yard line.
Throwing here, Darnold. It's caught. Robbie Oots makes the play. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Staying with Walker. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Offense to the line fast. Play fake, Darnold. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks come through to tie it in the 4th. Well, Brock, we don't see this often, but love it whenever we do. The fullback, the target on that one, and he ends up with 6.
You're absolutely right, Kate. You don't see fullbacks utilize that much, but man, when you do have a weapon like that, it stretches the defense so thin. Big-time touchdown. Yes, by a fullback.
Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Johnson now on the return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
58.
From the gun, a give to Gainwell. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty, and he gets a few on the plunge forward. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're 1st and 3. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 15-yard line.
Trying an inside give to Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Now a give to Warren, coming right. He got what he could on the cutback inside, but it winds up well short of the marker. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. So here's Chris Boswell in a high-pressure spot. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed a lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
15 yards on the play. And the Seahawks, 1st down.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he got there in time. He's taken down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down. Throwing now. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Design quarterback run here. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And even fighting that dreaded body clock with a West Coast trip, they played their game, and they're taking this victory back east with them. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Seattle.